Now we're going to do these blue outer petals, and we're going to use a weave fill. We're going to use a weave fill with an effect, and I can't preset the effect, and I want to take off the right, and I start doing my shape. If you listen to the sounds that my mouse makes, that's a right click, that's a left click. Right click is deeper, left click is sharp and tinny sounding. So I enter that, and it's brought it up as default red, which I don't want. I don't really know that I want it blue either, but I'll stick to the colour scheme for the meantime. I'm going to go for this blue, I think, solar blue. And then I'm going to go into object details. I change this to 4, tell that OK, put on the visualizer. Now that is as boring as I don't know what, so I just put a piece of Florentine onto it. But that bit of Florentine is a wee bit too circular, so I want to take this end and just, that's a bit better. Then I want to move my end point up to my start point, and because I put Florentine onto it, I want to shorten my stitch length. It allows it to make a better curve. It's on 4.2 at the minute, 3.5. I might even take it a bit lower. OK. There we go. And tell that to stop. And now I can put this side in. I take off the stitch simulator, pick up my tool, pick up my colour, and start laying my nodes. And bring that one back to meet the first one. Then go into object details, 2, 3, 4. OK. Put the Florentine on, turn the visualizer on, go into object reshape, put this end up there, this end down here, move that to correspond with that shape, and maybe move this curve node down into there and bring that one up. And bring this down to meet the bottom. And then go in and shorten that stitch to 3.5. A shorter stitch gives you more control over how the curve behaves, because it's all little short stitches, and I'm not really getting that curve following around. That's the one I want. Yeah, you and me both. Doesn't like being overstretched. Okay. We need to curve a bit more, sunshine. Not curving enough. And more. That's much better. I'm not getting enough curl here. And you just keep playing with it until you get the effect you want. That seems a bit better. And curl that a bit more by lifting you off a bit. Yeah, okay, I'll go with that. Tell that stop. Now, I want this one. So in actual fact, I want 1, 2, 3. Edit, group. Edit, duplicate. Horizontal flip. Arrow key. Oh, it does get boring taking it across. But let's move my screen over and continue moving it back a little. And let's drop back and take a look at that. And that's the bottom part of our design done. Unfortunately, we do have a jump, and that's the red. And we do have to change our threads twice. Now, if I moved the drop in the scale and did the 2 reds together, we'd get a great big long jump. If I did the 2 yellows together, we'd get a big long jump. And if I did the 2 blues together, we'd get a big long jump. So you mix your mind up. Do you want the big long jumps which are going to tax your hoop, or do you want the extra colour changes? You have to make the decision. And let's just take a quick look at that in Visualizer. I do like my French knots. I wonder if I can change the way they run. Let me just go in a bit closer. Yes. No. I clicked on the yellow, not the red. Ah, it's because I've got it grouped. Edit, ungroup. Come out of that. Always picks up the first one in the group. Edit, ungroup. Thank you. Ungroup. Now try again. There it is. And I have a feeling it doesn't allow me to change the angle. You takes what you're given. Oh, look at that. So we don't have to take what we're given. But what we can have, if I do this properly, is curving French knots. I know I can do it with some of the other motifs, but I didn't realise I could do it with a user-made one. So that's good news. So I've actually got curved French knots now. Yeah, I like that. Let's how that stop. And let's compare to the other one. Much more interesting. Move that point up to there. Find the other end. Move that point down to there. And move him around. There we go. I quite like that. And I'm not normally a lover of special effects. Okay, so I'm going to save that again. I saved this right at the very beginning, and you're supposed to save it all the way through. Because I don't use autosave, and I better check because I had to do a repair. Yeah, it's doing autosaves. I don't do autosaves, but I did a repair and I didn't check that my settings would have automatically returned to default. Okay, now in the next video we start doing this fella, and we're going to be doing the same colours again. And now that we've got those done, unlock, delete that one, delete that one, move this down to where I want it to be, select all of this and move, tell it group, I don't want to lose any pieces, group, and move that up. There we go. Him as well, until it centre it. Okay. Now the design is sitting in the middle of the hoop. I'll see you all in the next video.